on 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They got the 1st down and plenty more, and now set up with a 1st and goal. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Moore to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
And the defense makes a play, sacking it back at the 10.
And it's 3rd and goal, and we're throwing for it. I get it, but you got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Long field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Wide receiver going in motion. He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Moore will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Hey, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control them. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And when you run the counter play, you're really hoping to bust that thing inside. You want to fake one direction, pull a guy, kick him out. But you can tell, great job by the defense making that thing bow. Go a little bit outside. Now, guess what? All the cavalry's coming. Everybody can run to the football. Everybody gets into play. Nice job by the defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He's got it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success. And that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
More to the air. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Ducks will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Gets it to him on the screen. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Rush is on him. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. At the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Spits it out to the back. Got a man. It's Donaldson. It's a seam wide open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll go to the ground. Explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Tate.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They'll run it on the counter. The Buckeyes get it past the sticks.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got him in. It's Peoples. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. With this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down. Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making...
There he goes! Inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Moore will throw. Hauls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Good timing on the quick out. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going. That helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success.
They got it for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Good idea what he's about to do.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. It's complete.
Yep.
The Buckeyes get enough for the
That's what I
first
want to use
down.
all that time.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
They'll move the wide receiver to the air on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like
Bryce
that,
picking
the
that up.
defense is going to win every time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Going up top again. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover.
I didn't know how to jump over my own guy.
It felt like he was locking in on his
D-tackle with the pick.
playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
I'm doing that safety.
Run in the red zone. It's Hughes.
Oh,
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Now improvising. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
you know we got to go for it.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
They'll run for it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We're going to keep...
Landon got us some good recruits. What the hell? He ain't in the... I got all these knuckleheads in the wrong position on the field. I did not know that. They got starters on the bench.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And
That's
the
a bull,
extra
dude.
point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
We in the building.
He'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Sends it down.
Oh, Lord.
He's got it down outside. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got a step
Everybody.
just
Hey,
in the field.
I didn't think he was that fast.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Power football with the run. Wide open spaces. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that ball is intercepted.
You bumped my guy, and I could not get around him.
Down a short return, but the defense comes out on
Good
top
play.
with a pick. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defenders some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plugged him.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football.
Knock that loose.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
And now on 3rd down, shadowed their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Throws for the tight end.
That's my zone.
He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop.
That was my zone. I stepped up.
They'll immediately call timeout. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And he throws another interception. His third of the night. Bringing it back. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Oregon.
How about a game-changing
Do the backflip. Do the backflip.
This defense stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, and he missed it.
How did I miss it? It was straight.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up
Getting
a
cheap
big
because he said it was straight on, half power. Yeah, I shanked it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half.
We're gonna take it to the house, come on. Yes, sir, subside.
And the Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They keep it on the ground to open the third. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You gotta give me time.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality
line
of this
shifted.
offense. And that's a great
Okay,
start
blocks.
in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Quickly to the tight end. And they
He ran right by him.
swarm under.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Bringing the heat. He
That's a good
took
block.
a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful.
I had what I
and now
wanted way
it's
too
fourth
late.
and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. To the air, it's Sayed. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, that line is like, whew. Either Oregon's D-line is great or Ohio State's O-line is just getting destroyed.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Oh, it's a reverse. It's a running room. Oh, he's getting ahead.
Good play. That was some terrible angles right there the whole way.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Everybody took terrible
Well,
angles.
this receiver has tons of speed, and I love this offensive coordinator getting him involved in the run game. You don't just have to throw him ghosts and post routes. Just let him use that speed and elusiveness out in the perimeter, in the open field. The reverse ends up being an explosive touchdown for the offense.
He'll He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't
knocked it away from your own guy.
Going for a big play on first down.
Yeah,
I probably shouldn't put that much air under it, though.
To snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Makes a connection. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens
only
up
my
the
guy can
passing
get it.
attack. And I think when you've seen the
Dude, that was
Ducks
terrible
teams
dirt.
throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Moore to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man downfield.
Okay, that rollout pass.
Down
Not
after a
bad.
nice gain.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot.
Well, nice little design pass. Get the quarterback out the pocket.
Great job by the quarterback, using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Not a cutback that I like, but
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick
All right,
your foot in
if
the
the
ground.
guard
Get that
pulls
3 or 4,
correctly,
and we are not
that
going
should
to
be good.
complain.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run
I didn't
2
look at the
plays
down
ago.
distance, so I'm about to be
Defense
screwed.
gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Catch in stride inside the 15. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
that's why Caleb Downs didn't come out
This
last
guy
year.
already has a
God.
touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after
O-line versus
he
D-line,
has
who
the
wins?
ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A,
Might
finding
want
him,
to
B,
shift
getting
to,
it to him
no,
quickly.
might go a little
and
bit,
then
come
his
up.
speed and
2
his
at 74
God-given
is, might want to go to my
ability
guard.
does
That's what I'm running to.
He's got his offense in great field position.
And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball
Yeah, I'm
will
just gonna pass
stay
on
in
you.
the 2.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do
I'm
that,
just about to get open because your linebacker's about to clear.
defensively has got to be able to set the point and
Told you.
Touchdown Ducks! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose
Oh, I should have went for 2.
This down here, he
Oh
does
well.
a lot of blocking, and you put a lot of man coverage.
Like
in
a
the
7-point
red zone.
game.
And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Going to the ground. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Good Lord, we can't make tackles.
And they'll mark the ball at the 33.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The pull and throw off the RPO. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. He's got the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Had to come down and get the flag.
Tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure coming. For
Get the foot down. Oh, yeah.
Tonight, it's an interception.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick creates a big mojo for your team.
I'll try it anyway, because this is slow behind, about to get damn walked.
With jet sweep pass. He's past the 30. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Who's running this? Who's running this play? This should be a touchdown.
He had the perfect play to open the drive,
no, it's not. It'd be a nice play, but it'll be a touchdown.
Off play action on first down. Steps away. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's why you always want to be
touchdown by far.
QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him.
All right, so you should take the safety out the play.
Moore will throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And
he don't have the arm.
Be incomplete, going for broke on second down. But third
he doesn't have the arm.
DB does an outstanding job here.
Because he leads them.
Pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing.
I'm not gonna get this.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Garcia.
Put it right in front of him.
For the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
This one should be a big play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running.
All right, so he's not a trucking running back, I see.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance.
All right, Moore should be able to get this. Once the safety helps us at
another
top.
chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
I've never run these. Let's see how this looks.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like that animation.
His defense is going to have to
all right, okay, ain't that bad.
That's 2 rushing
Still the end, that was nice.
They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Sealed, held in, same thing.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together an 81-yard drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
Feeling oozy. Yeah, why did they do
Coming
that?
out on first down with the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it.
Oh, I see what they're saying about the camera angle, because it took me
to the 28-yard line before
all out the play.
One of the things
Like,
I love
the camera had me on the other side, like I was on the other side of the
sort of a
field.
run pass option yourself, right? You're given the choice and the freedom out in space to just do what the defense is not ready for. And that time, everybody covered in the back end, but no one there accounting for the quarterback. So go get as many yards as you can. Nice job.
I don't like him one-on-one.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Julian Hurt. Julian Hurt. He might not make it through the game. Time to get the backup. That dude is D-O-O-N done.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Right down the middle. Got him down.
Why would my guy do that?
And they're getting it rolling.
This mug jumped away from the play.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Low bridge day.
The connection there might have led him a little too much.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
This time
That's like the third or fourth time you got me like that, where I took the first route, and the route behind it was the one you waited for.
We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
Hopefully discipline.
The perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone.
Thank goodness, because he just did a move on my guy, and he would have been open.
Trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second
I ain't like that.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
There's the pressure. And he was
front forward
just
giving
as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
It's incomplete, and they
That front four is
desperately
just
needed to
tipping you
keep that
down.
drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and unfortunately, in the fourth quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to
And it's not even a blitz.
So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
They try to get it outside on the left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Throws to the wideout.
Your corner squatted.
To pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's dangerous because he did not do it like I thought he
the
was.
football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the
Safety
passing
came
game.
up,
You're
took
going
the
to get
play.
looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching.
Yeah, didn't he pick that
They know
last?
that
That
pass
up the
play is
last
one of
second.
the bread and butter plays this offense has. So nice job defending.
More to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game. But from an O-line standpoint,
O-line didn't give me no
they've been
support.
atrocious in pass play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15.
You know what?
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15.
I feel like being risque.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And here's the fifth interception by this quarterback. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And this is exactly the
You
situation.
really got to stop throwing to my D tackle.
You got the lead late in the football game. You know
You make that man think he actually got hands.
What do? You get to the
Garcia
quarterback,
just
you
touched
hit
that
him,
for me.
and you get pressure on him, and then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead. The defense playing accordingly, now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further.
This man
Here's
just
where
dropped a
the fourth
touchdown.
Defense rolls up.
Let you redeem yourself right here.
That last play. Now a second and long coming. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
This dude can't catch.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. He wants it all.
Get somebody can catch. Dang.
Ducks. Quick strike through the air for the score.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it.
Can I get the uniforms too?
Score so many points.
Get an Uzi.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
They don't like how they randomly do the camera
angles. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's
nice.
On the outside. He's loose. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Coming out with it, it's Whittington. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going with the counter play here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that traffic.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football. And now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, going up top. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Knocked out the
almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's Sayin. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Get it out on the screen.
That was just poor blocking.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're...
And they get to the
how you get all 5 offensive linemen just standing there and letting people get back to the quarterback?
Situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Under fire. Can't find his man.
Ohio State's line is trash.
And that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
That's all I can say. They're trash. I know that's the damn star DN, but damn, they drove.
Their defense has got
I got the numbers. I had the numbers.
Any shot.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He stopped
so he
at the
brushed him and not.
line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Let's do this.
Off play action. Unleashes to the end zone. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now. Brought down at the 17 as he brought it all the way back inside the 20 after the pick.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. Trying to run some clock. Trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you can possibly do.
And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Fires to the big fella. He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? That will take us to the 2-minute timeout.
Saying about the dog will be in an ice tub for 3 weeks. Yeah, that goddamn year about to die.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
On the side, so you can't keep doing that.
These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him.
BB got beat. Thank goodness the safety was over there somewhat.
Make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And you just got to know the situation of the game.
Yeah, your quarterback is like Dunzo. I ain't got no cornerbacks I can use.
After that incompletion now setting
but that's your best chance still. Even when him hurt, I still go with him.
The field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Fires to the wideout.
No.
But there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Baloney.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Dang, he got Heisman. Oh, because it.
For this offensive line. Man, they have not.
I forgot they can heat up.
Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up.
Time to take a shot. And they can't hook.
Oh yeah, Smith ain't doing that. I got him double down.
Now it's 3rd down.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do to you.
Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense.
They ain't doing anything either.
3rd down brings us to 4th.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field.
I'm taking anything and everything from you.
Where's the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Anything and everything from you.
But the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying
will
to
take
get
getting used to,
this
I'll
thing
say that.
close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like
Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down.
I want another touchdown. I'm going to get it.
well, the offense is trying to go downfield and be aggressive. I think that receiver has got to do a better job fighting for the football. He just didn't really put in a great effort, and that's what helped the defense.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the
Well,
incomplete pass taking a shot on
I get it that
second
way.
down, and they'll be left with a third down.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get
I'll get
challenged
the first.
in
I
this
guess I can
game.
look at
He
the
knew
score.
these receivers had speed, and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Moore will throw. Finds a tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first
oh well.
down.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country. But
Easily
give
would have
the
went for it
defense credit.
just
They
to
have
go
had
ahead
an
and try to
outstanding
get another
game
score,
plan,
but yeah.
limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
They'll get him down at the
'Cause I know you ain't
21-yard
gonna score,
line.
so
The
I'm not
coverage
worried.
team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Donaldson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, I didn't even see the time I get
And
called.
here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air on first down. The pass is incomplete.
Told
and there
you,
are
ain't
2
scoring.
ticks remaining on the clock.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why
Buddy,
you
you
see
ain't
these
scoring,
D-linemen
and you
and
understand.
linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
You ain't
Pass
scoring.
ball's
Good game.
incomplete, and that's going to do it.
Gang, gang.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good. And I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Bowman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's
No, I'm still streaming. Forget I was still streaming.